The voice within you has the power to lift you up or tear you down. Choose to be your own greatest advocate, not your harshest judge. And that is the thought for today. Welcome to 7 Good Minutes. I'm Clyde Lee Dennis. Thanks for joining me for what I believe will be 7 of the most enriching minutes of your day. In today's episode of 7 Good Minutes, we talk about transforming your inner voice and constructive self-talk to quiet the critic. Enjoy. There's a voice inside your head right now. It's been with you since childhood, commenting on your choices, judging your actions, and often speaking in ways you'd never tolerate from another person. This inner critic has convinced you it's protecting you, keeping you safe from failure or embarrassment. But what if I told you that this voice, while well-intentioned, might be holding you back from the very growth and peace you're seeking? By the end of this episode, you'll understand how to transform that harsh inner dialogue into a supportive, constructive conversation that actually serves your highest good. The inner critic operates from a place of fear. It remembers every mistake, every moment of embarrassment, every time you fell short of expectations. It believes that by constantly pointing out potential problems, it's helping you avoid future pain. But here's what the critic doesn't understand. Growth requires risk, learning requires mistakes, and peace requires self-compassion. Think about how you speak to a good friend when they're struggling. You offer encouragement, perspective, and gentle guidance. You acknowledge their challenges without diminishing their worth. You remind them of their strengths while helping them navigate their weaknesses. This is constructive dialogue. It builds up rather than tears down. Now consider how you speak to yourself in those same moments. The difference is often startling. Where you offer others grace, you give yourself judgment. Where you provide others with hope, you offer yourself harsh criticism. This double standard isn't serving you. It's sabotaging your potential for growth and contentment. Constructive self-talk begins with awareness. Start noticing the tone and content of your inner dialogue throughout the day. Is it encouraging or discouraging? Is it solution-focused or problem-obsessed? Is it speaking to you like a trusted mentor or a harsh judge? Simply becoming aware of these patterns is the first step toward transformation. When you catch your inner critic in action, pause and ask yourself, is this thought helping me grow or holding me back? If it's the latter, it's time to reframe. Instead of, I always mess things up, try, I'm learning from this experience. Instead of, I'm not good enough, consider, I'm growing and improving every day. Instead of, I should have known better, offer yourself, I did the best I could with what I knew then. This isn't about positive thinking or denying reality. It's about speaking to yourself with the same kindness and wisdom you'd offer someone you care about. It's about recognizing that mistakes are part of the human experience, not evidence of your inadequacy. It's about understanding that growth happens in the space between where you are and where you want to be. And that space requires patience, not punishment. Constructive self-talk also involves asking better questions. Instead of, why did I do that? Try, what can I learn from this? Instead of, what's wrong with me? Consider, how can I approach this differently next time? Instead of, why can't I get this right? Ask, what small step can I take to improve? These questions shift your focus from judgment to growth, from criticism to curiosity. Remember, the goal isn't to eliminate all self-reflection or accountability. Healthy self-awareness is crucial for personal development. The goal is to ensure that your inner dialogue is constructive rather than destructive, supportive rather than sabotaging, and focused on solutions rather than problems. Your inner voice has tremendous power over your emotions, your confidence, and your actions. When you transform that voice from critic to coach, you create space for genuine growth, authentic confidence, and lasting peace. You begin to treat yourself as someone worthy of kindness, understanding, and encouragement, because you are. The journey toward constructive self-talk is ongoing. Some days will be easier than others. Some moments will require more conscious effort to redirect your thoughts. But with practice, patience, and persistence, you can cultivate an inner dialogue that truly serves your highest good. You can quiet the critic and amplify the coach within you. That does it for today's episode of 7 Good Minutes. Please take a moment to rate and review the show on the platform you're listening on. Until next time, let's be civil to one another out there. Thanks for listening.